Hello guys! For today we're going to review two new models. And today they are push along Edward and Henry. And yeah. So let's go on to the review first. Let's review Edward first before Henry. Now Edward. Let's detach his tender first. You can see there's his face, there's his side, the back, the side again, and the top, and the bottom, which says 2018 copyright Trenino Thomas Limited, made in Thailand. And yeah, so this is Edward. He is a really big model. You can see earlier that he's even bigger than Henry. And now let's move on to his tender. The tender. There's his number 2. And it's the same. Unfortunately, I think the buffer seems to be back here. It's I think just a little minor detail, but yeah, there's the coupling, which is compatible with Trackmaster or motorized now. And a little trivia, if you think this tender is made out of metal, you're wrong. It's plastic. You can hear it. It's plastic, unlike metal, like this one. And yeah, so that's Edward. Now let's look at the box, which is this one. So yeah, there's the box. It says push along. There's his character picture there. And the back, which has just some other writings in other languages. And there's the picture of a Trackmaster Thomas with a push along per seat, which says it means it is compatible with the Trackmaster track now. There's only one track that you can use. And yeah, that's Edward. I think this is the international box. I saw some in Twitter that just has, in the US or in the UK, that has just the name Edward printed on. And yeah, now let's move on to Henry. So Henry, let's take a closer look at Henry. Let's remove the tender first. There's Henry's face, which is also accurate to the show. There's his side, the top, other side, and the back. And there's the bottom, which has the license info, which is same as Edward. And this is, I think, a heavy model. This part here is all metal, this one here, and the rest is plastic. And what I like about this model is his running footplate. You can see it is accurate to the show, I think, because in the earlier models of like Take Along and Take and Play, it's not the same shape. And I think I have a theory that I think this footplate is same as Push Along Gordon, so they just reuse here in Henry. And yeah, and there's a one coupling, which you can couple to Trackmaster or Tomica engines. Now let's look at the tender. It has Henry's number 3 with these red and green colors. The back, the side again, the top, which is gold, and the front, which is the same as Edward. That buffer needs to be at the back here. But just designed here by mistake, but I think it's accurate to the shape now because before in the I think Adventures model, the shape is like here, the same with the powder tender, and now it's shaped like the same as in the show. Let's couple this tender, and now let's look at his box. There's Henry's box, which is the same as Edward. It says Trackmaster and Henry's name, and there's the push along logo and Henry's characters picture. The back just had some other info, the same as Edward. There's a Trackmaster logo and the same details, one track, which means they can run now on Trackmaster tracks. Yeah, what do I think about these push along models? Actually, these two are the first models I have got of the push along because I didn't really like to get them because they are, I think when I first saw them, the first promo pictures of them released in 2018 or 2019 last year, I think they were awkward looking. You can see there's a scaling problem. You can see Henry is so little. Let's look at the sides. You can see Henry smaller and and Edward's taller. Now let's look at the front. You can see there. Let's take a closer look. Henry is like a small engine and Edward's a little big engine. And yeah, I think all in all they are good models for toys, but I think they need to maybe redesign it a little bit more. Maybe just fix the wheel configuration and maybe the sizes here. I think Edward is a little bit bigger than Henry, but needs to be the other way around. Henry needs to be a little bit much taller or bigger than Edward. And yeah. Now let's see them run in the layout. You can see there in the background the player Henry and Edward. And yeah. But before we let them run, let's compare them to their prior models. And let's see with Edward first. Yeah, you can see there the push along engines are a little bit smaller, but they can run on tire tracks very well. They can roll pretty good. And yeah, now let's go to Henry. Now it looks like the same as Flyer Edward. You can see they look almost the same, even the faces, even though one is a model series and one is a CGI series. And you can see it runs smoothly here. And yeah, now let's do a run on push along Edward and Henry. So Thomas has the two, and now let's see them run.